this video, I want to give you some help to work the pattern for my stole Marie-Galante correctly. If you are an experienced crocheter, you will perhaps not need these ideas, but if you are a beginner or intermediate, they can also help you in other crochet projects. Here I'm about to start the third row in the stole, and I'm going to chain 2. These 2 chains at the beginning of every row do not count as a stitch. I'm going to do a double crochet, of course in US terminology as in all my patterns, and this is the first stitch in the row, and I'm going to mark this stitch. Look at the loop on your hook. You have a V just behind it. Might be difficult to spot if you look at it this way, but turn around your work and look on the top of your row and you will see it immediately. This V behind the loop on your hook is always the last stitch made, and here it's the first stitch in our row. So what I suggest you do from here and onwards is to mark this stitch with a lockable stitch marker. This way you will see very clearly when you come back on the next row that this is the last stitch in the row and you will not miss it. Do the same at the other selvage. Move up the markers as you work along and you will clearly see where your selvage is, which is very important to keep a correct stitch count. Next we have 3 double crochet in the next stitch, so that's not a particularly difficult one. And then we have 1 double crochet in each of the next 3 stitches. So that's also fairly straightforward. So now we come to the double crochet 3 stitches together. And it's very important that these 3 double crochets work together are centered over the column of previous dc3 together in the previous rows. So we must clearly see where we are going to insert our hook to work the dc3 stitches together. This is the first stitch. This wonky, funny little stitch is actually the result of the same operation in the row below. So this must be the second and central stitch of our 3 double crochets work together now. And this is the third stitch. So we're going to insert our hook first here, then here, and then here. So let's do it. Yarn over, insert the hook, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops on the hook. I've now made a partial double crochet, but I'm not going to finish it yet. Yarn over, I insert the hook, pull through the yarn over, pull through 2 loops on the hook. I've made 2 partial double crochets. I'll make the third. Yarn over, insert, pull through the yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Now we have 4 loops on the hook, the one we had initially, and 1, 2, 3, 1 for each partial double crochet. And now we're going to close this stitch by a yarn over and pull through all loops. And here we have it, our double crochet 3 stitches together, well centered over the one in the previous row.